All right, I have an RCQ tomorrow, and the plan is we are going to spend. I'm going to be streaming for the usual time on Friday, which is like 4 or 4.5 hours, and we're just going to spend basically the entire stream hammering out this deck. So we're going to change a couple cards. The cards that I've changed from. Let me move this down here. The cards that I've changed from the 75k Chicago list, just to give you an idea, because I did play this deck in the Chicago 75k. All I did was I cut a Shredder and an Urtai for 2 Dream Thief, and I cut the fourth Go for the Throat for 1 Bitter Triumph, because there's been a lot of mirror matches, and Go for the Throat not hitting Schooner is kind of awkward. So it's the only changes I made. Sideboard is the same. I was considering experimenting, like cutting the Spell Pierces for Masterminds, or maybe even the Dream Thieves for Masterminds. The theory behind Dream Thief is like, yeah, I thought about the fourth coat too. The theory behind Dream Thief was that it's just, I don't know, it's another 1 mana thing for Shredder, which this deck is kind of missing sometimes, because Spell Pierce, while it is a 1 mana card, it doesn't really work that well with Shredder. Like, you're not really double spelling with Spell Pierce, because you're going to go like Shredder and then Pierce on their turn, so you're not really going to trigger Shredder that much with Spell Pierce. So Dream Thief is just another cheap way to trigger Shredder, which is nice. I could see cutting the second Pierce for the fourth coat. We're gonna try it like this. Maybe like cutting the Urtai for the fourth coat. I did kind of want the fourth coat, so. But we're gonna try it like this just for a couple matches and see how this goes. Nothing too crazy though. But I do legitimately believe that Dimir might be the best deck in the format. Maybe not this particular version, because a lot of people are like super high on Masterminds and whatnot, stuff like that. I mean, the thing is, because I live in such a small area, they know they have the monopoly, right? It's all these ISPs. When you live in small areas like this, they know that they basically have you like they're the ones in control, because you don't have any other options, you know. So it's almost like they can just do whatever they want, which is unfortunate. Okay, now that I've drawn another untap land, I'm going to play Siren on 1. Then we can go Shredder on 2. Buy a nice router. Do you think the router really changes that much? Like, does a nicer router make that much of a difference? Because I could. The router I have is not that great. Oh, okay. Mountain Cavern Concede, huh? What did they cavern on? So they're playing Rakdos? Right? It has to be Rakdos. What else would you cavern on Phyrexian again? Alright, do we want to do anything against Rakdos? God, I love that emote. Always drawing cards. Thank you for the 42-month resub. Can we get some Doom suits in the chat? Big fan of that emote. Also, shout out to PSAMs, by the way. The nice thing about playing Fairy Dream Thief is you know what card you're cutting every round. You know? That's at least the upside of playing Dream Thief. It's owned by your ISP's nephew that you could use. Yeah, I mean, there are other options, but like, okay, so to give you an idea, I know you're gonna laugh at me, and for people who don't know this, you're gonna think that I'm insane. The ISP that I have is T-Mobile, right? But the what I had before T-Mobile was Charter, and Charter is unplayable. It's so bad. So like, I had issues with Charter. I wanted to try T-Mobile. Having issues with T-Mobile. I don't even know what else is available in my area, to be quite honest with you. Can we play Aclazotz over Command? I know. I think the reason I want to play Command is because it's a better game 1 card against Boros. Maybe it was better to play Schooner here, because they obviously have a removal spell. Yeah, I'm going to try picking up a new router. Anybody have good recommendations for a good router? Yeah. Assuming that budget is not an option, like if I'm willing to just shell out as much money as humanly possible, what's the best router that I could buy? That could be a tax write-off. Joldred. Just gonna play my own Joldred. TP Link Archer. Okay. Rude. Mm, 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 mm. Supposed to be playing 68 cards this weekend. I forgot. I forgot what I was missing for the CFT sock deck, but I think I'm missing something for it. What was I missing? I mentioned this on stream the other day. I forgot what I was missing. Um, Splendid Reclamations. Oh, Nissas, right? Nissas. Yeah, I don't have Nissas, which are like $30. So I don't think I can. I probably can't get Nissas. Missing spells in hand. Well, I mean that too, right? Of course, Spell Pierce on top after they played the Chandra. Couldn't have that last turn. Okay. I mean, Coat does kind of solo, but is there value to playing Arena over Moto? Nielsen said 10 games of Arena equal like one Moto match of experience. But have you considered that I like the client better than Moto? Why are we crafting the best Convoke deck? Because I want to play Dimir. I don't know. Dimir's more consistent than Convoke. Here's the thing, right? Convoke probably has the highest upside of any deck in the format, but it also has the highest low, the lowest lows, right? It's like highest highs, lowest lows. There's no in between. You either completely steamroll your opponent, or you just have a hand that doesn't get to cast spells. There's, you know what I mean? There's no difference. And I think I'd prefer to play a deck that like has a bit of a wider range of outcomes. It can pay for cut down. This sucks. Yeah, you're either playing modern or limited. There's no in between. Because I could have fired up the Restless Reef. Oh no, they have field, right? And they can field and cut down, which sucks. I mean, we just can't win this game, right? Can we? I don't think we can win this game. Brother! Please. Which one are they killing? Killing that one? Okay. I mean, yeah, that makes sense because they want to protect the Chandra. So Shandy goes to 1. With this, go. I mean, my opponent only has like 7 cards in their hand, you know. Moto players refuse to just enjoy Moto. For some reason, they have consistently announced that they play Moto instead of Arena. Yeah, I mean, it's just the grinders, right? Yeah, the Boros agency is extremely low. Dude, stop. They're just gonna mill me out at this point. Because they get to copy these every time they cast it. They've looked at more cards in my library than they've looked at cards in their library at this point. Yeah. You know what? I'm good. I'm good. Am I good? I don't know. Okay. Well, I can kill Chandra. I don't know if that's good enough. They're at 22. If they were a little bit lower, I'd have a chance, maybe. Cut down this. Probably have to hold back on defense for the Gix. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how I'm winning this game if I'm playing defense. Go, I guess. I don't know. Surely this is fine. Yeah, I mean, the biggest difference between Moto and Arena is the fact that you can effectively go infinite in Moto, right? Where you're playing leagues and you're getting prizes back that you can sell for real monetary value on Moto, and you don't really get that on Arena. And I completely understand that, you know. I get that. But I just kind of like the client more. The Arena client, that is. Am I 1 mana short after they field me? Oh, okay. All right. You know what? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. They gave me the nice. Also, you know what the best part about Arena versus Moto? You can't emote on Moto, you know? You can emote on Arena. All right, since they're the bigger Rakdos deck, let's change up the sideboarding a little bit. So I'm breaking the... Does this look good for big Rakdos? Is Shieldred just bad against big Rakdos? It might be. I don't mind the Arena ladder. It's not like people play horrendous decks on the ladder, you know? For the most part, people are trying on Arena. Well, that kind of depends on what your collection looks like, right? I do agree that once you get to a certain point, it is more wallet friendly. But if you're starting from zero, Arena is definitely not wallet friendly. You know, like it is. If you're starting from scratch, it is a huge money pit, right? I think we can all agree on that. Hey, Snaky, thank you for the 9-month resub, and Beans Dredge, thank you for the 2. Ooh, hot take alert, hot take alert. You know, honestly, Beans River, I don't disagree with you. They hated him because he told the truth. I think I'd take cover up here. I just don't care about Barrage with my hand of Shieldred. Why do they keep spamming nice? I'm just casting my spells, dog. My face when opponent casts spells. Maging, 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 maging. Yeah, dog. Dog. Oh, you didn't draw land? Thanks. Any nices? Any nices? Breacher. Oh, my opponent just cast the best card in the format. How do I win? How can I possibly win against my opponent who cast the best card in the format? Imagine PSAMs wanting to put Preacher into this deck, you know? Imagine wanting to put Preacher in any deck for that matter. Just think about that. You play Commander ever? No, I don't play Commander. Time for a year ago. How about a good game? Do 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 do. I'm gonna take this because why not? All right, go. All right, give him the old nice. Do I play any up dog? What's up, dog? My hand is the Stone Cold Nuts. Actually, well, it's not the Stone Cold Nuts because this needs to be bad. If we draw bad, then it's the Stone Cold Nuts. I was hoping that by saying that I would draw bad. There's a blue-white gamer that has... What's the 1-mana card? Why didn't I play Shores? Because I forgot. You don't have No More Lies. Get out of here. Yeah, see, you don't have No More Lies. You're going to Elspeth smite my Shredder and still lose the game on the spot. Deal. Deal. What do you think of an 8 Shredder deck in Pioneer using Duelist of the Mind? I don't know what Duelist of the Mind is. They're gonna lock down just the 1-for-1? I mean, I guess they kind of have to, right? They can't not do that. Do I play her on Depop? I could just not play Shieldred, right? I'll check it in a second. How bad is it if they Depop if I play Shieldred? It's not that bad, right? Because then I can double spell on turn 5. Do I really care if they Depop me? I don't think I do. I don't think I care if they Depop me. I'm just gonna play Shieldred. Like this is my turn if they Depop me. It's not that bad. And if they don't have Depop, they just die. So now they can Emperor me. Do I care if they Emperor me? Alright, we look at Duels of the Mind. Oh, this is the Nathan Stoyer card. I want to pair that card with Rafine. I think that card is completely busted with Rafine. If only it had Ward 2. I could just not attack this turn. But I also just don't care if they Wandering Emperor me. Yeah, Duelist of the Mind Goblin. Nathan Stoyer card sucks. Why do you think the Nathan Stoyer card sucks? It's really good. What about it don't you like? It seems very, very good to me. I actually can't comprehend the brain damage that wants to play Dream Thief over Breacher. You seem really upset about that. Like, you seem really upset about that. You realize that I'm playing Ledger Shredder. I'm not playing the normal Dimir deck. So they have second Emperor. Should be... Do I care? I don't think I care that much. You're gonna Deluge here? Okay. I mean, they just can't win this game, right? Could have a second Smite, I guess? No. Draw 3. This isn't even playtesting. Because I'm just beating my opponent so badly. Is that why? I'm gonna save the Siren. It doesn't matter at this point. They deluged in my main phase. I mean, I was gonna attack with everything anyways. It didn't matter. It didn't matter when they deluged. Alright, how many Go for the Throats do we want to keep in? Because this is 61 with no Go for the Throats. I don't hate cutting a Shredder. I should probably cut these. I can keep in one. Maybe the Bitter Triumph. Because the Bitter Triumph at least kills Emperor. And then we have Urtai to also kill Planeswalkers. And or... Like, I'm worried about Shark to an extent. But I'm not sure how much I should respect Shark in the post-board games. They probably have it, but, like... I don't know. I just don't know how many removal spells I should be keeping in for Shark. That's something that I really haven't learned yet. And I also don't know what I would cut, you know? Maybe Shredders. But there's, like, really nothing else that's bad. Everything else is really good against them. I'm just gonna do it like this. Can hopefully just bat the Shark. Fiend is good with a ham sandwich and a prayer. I mean, that's also not false. That is a true statement. I don't know. I like the Nathan card, but I don't know. Maybe it won't see as much play as I think it's going to. I do like that card though. What you got over there? What you got over there, Mars? Sunset Revelry. Imagine playing with Sunset Revelry. Why did they even board that card in against me? I mean, I guess they make two dudes and draw a card. Anyways, Gixu. Anyways, attack you with my bat. Draw a card. Tranquil Cove. They're probably playing like an artifact theme, right? With like Thirst for Knowledge, Tezzeret, that kind of stuff. You milled me instead of plussing on bat? Hello? Is this a real game that I'm playing? There's nothing that can convince me this is a real game. Could triple spell. Could also just play Shieldred. I don't hate just jamming Shieldred here. Yeah, fuck it. It's the best use of my mana. Didn't you literally just say that arena gamers are trying to win games? Yeah. Okay, some of them are trying to win games, okay? Maybe not all of them. There is a percentage of arena gamers that are attempting to win games, but not all of them, you know. They can't all be winners. I think I'll take a triple block on Gix. Yeah, I would accept the triple block on Gix. I'm already up enough cards. Elspeth Smite. Guess I could have duressed first. Alright, whatever. I could Takanuma for 2, Bat plus Duress. I guess we duress first and see what's up. It's a lot of Wraths. Brother. Brother! Who let blood cook? What the fuck do I do against this hand? I don't fucking know. Big Sunfall. I guess they only have 4 lands. Well, I think maybe my plan is just don't even get back the bat. Maybe my plan is play these two this turn and just not get the bat back. Because then this can still trigger Gix next turn. Yeah, so just take Sunfall, play Siren. I think this is fine. Go counter on Siren, I think. I don't want that. And then we go land, boat. Yep, boat. I mean, they can't really cast Thirst, right? They have to take 6 to do it. That hand is everything wrong with Standard. What, just the Farewells? Or are you referring to the Teresian Mindbreaker? Oh, just -6, you know? Just -6. You ever just want to take 6 before? I mean, they kind of have to, right? Okay, that's a good draw. That is a phenomenal draw step. Let's do this. Guess I'll keep that on top. I think that's fine. A chump chump. Play this pass. What's cool about this is we can also hold up Takanuma for Tidebinder. I don't know if we want to, but we can. No. No, I'm good. I think no. And then we can just draw the bat the other farewell. Sure, that's fine. They only have 1 blocker now, too. So we go here, they block, take 7, go to 4. I think they're just dead, right? Okay, so we take farewell. And now we go here. 1, 2, 3 here. You have Reef. Oh, shit. I could have just Reef them, right? Yeah, you're right. I could have Reef them. Okay, done. Yeah, I should have Reef them. I forgot about the Reef. It's fine. Okay. It's okay. I'll just bat them and hold up negate. Okay, go. This is advanced BM, alright? It's advanced BM. It was planned. That was part of the plan, alright? I could care less. I keep. How does this deck look now that I have Siren, Gix? Does it look bad now? Should have mapped first. Still bad, thanks for asking. I didn't ask. I literally did just ask, though. Bolt Snap Bolt, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. Appreciate that. If you didn't get one, dodged in the chat. Thank you very much for the 2 gifted bolts. Alright, they will simply not have... They can't cast Leyline Binding. They're all around me, circling like vultures. Oh, we're taking a poll on how does this deck look? Alright, fine. Alright, chat, you can vote on how this deck looks. Good, mid, or bad. That's a good poll. That's the first time that you've ever submitted a good poll. It's mid by definition. Kind of, yeah. What's funny is they don't know what these 6 cards are. They probably think that I have a lot of spells in hand. Little do they know. Little do they know, I don't actually have any spells. Yeah, the deck list is not updated properly because I'm running 48 lands. That is 100% accurate. Is that good enough? I don't know. Maybe? They have 6 cards in hand. I'm going to keep it. Because they can't play Atraxa next turn. Yeah, also if I bin a spell, I'm just going to draw land. This blocker is kind of annoying, because otherwise I could just hit for 8, put them to 3, and then this would be lethal. But they can chump block the Reef this turn. I mean, I'm just going to play bad anyways. Cut down for the token. It's a 3-3! They have 5 Atraxas. Well, they might have at least 2. They probably won't have 5, though, I'll tell you that much. Unlikely that they have 5. Not the most likely. Yeah, but I'm saying they can block the Reef. Because, like, I wanted to hit them for 8, but they can just chump block the Reef. I don't care about that. Oh, do they have a second Binding? Probably can't beat second Binding. Yeah, that's good. Oh, they have 7 lands. This can block now. Okay, so be bad. Can I beat anything? You know, probably not. Unlikely. Can I beat these cards? Probably not. Do 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 do. Okay. Demons. So they go hit for 7, put me to 11. Archangel, kill this, put me to 9. They go to 11. Rip removal spell for Archangel. Yeah, it's not good enough. I mean, I am going to do this just to prevent the 2 life, because my cutdown literally does nothing. My cutdown has no text in this matchup, so I might as well just, like, deal them 2 damage. Okay, alright. I'm out. I'm out. Okay, this. 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 Out. Wait, why am I off by so many cards? Why am I off? I guess I was keeping it Go for the Throat against them. I might have been keeping in Go for the Throat against them because it kills the Traxa. Yeah, it kills Angel too. The Weaver of Faces. She weaving my face till I'm investigating. Your fun poll gets more votes than your good poll. Yeah, I know. What did chat vote, by the way? Mid? I mean, mid is the technical definition for this deck, so it makes sense. This is just on a random playlist. Chat is too nice. Yeah, Schooner's not great against them, I agree. I don't know what's better, though. Like, 2 coats, maybe? Keeping the Edict? Maybe 1 Schooner? I don't know. My sideboarding pattern's kind of off against Domain with this version. With this configuration. Nah, no Malcolms. Schooner is really good against the aggressive decks. Like, specifically mono red, because they just can't... They can't kill it. It's not true. They have Frenzy, but... Domain is more popular than you would think. There's still a decent amount of Domain. We'll draw lands. We will simply draw lands. I want to try to take beans. Although, I guess I could have also just let them play the beans. Play Mastermind. Let's take this. Untap land, please. Thank you. Finding Mastermind to be a bit meh these days. Yeah, I mean, well, I was under the same impression, but chat gaslit me into cutting the Shredders for them. I kind of want to go back to Shredder, honestly. I don't like these cards. I want to go back to the old list. They just let me take it? I guess I do it this way. And then if they're binding in response, I can still take the lockdown. Why is Lazav in the deck? I wanted to try it out. I don't think it's very good, though. Alright, you have no spells. Right, Mastermind is very bad against the aggressive decks, but very good against decks like this. Alright, matchups like this is where you want Lazav. Or Mastermind, sorry. Not Lazav, Mastermind. Lazav is still probably okay against them, but not your best threat. Now we have to hope they don't have Archangel, because we can't counter Archangel. Doesn't matter, exile this. Do I play the Siren? 2, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't change the clock. I guess I can map first, or clue first. Yeah, go. It's going to be a really good Gix turn next turn, I'll tell you that much. Streamer, can you stop trying to innovate and make content and just play stock decks, please? Thank you. I mean, I could. No! God damn it! Like, now we just can't win. Alright, go. End of turn, Urtai. Untap Gix. It's unfortunate. I mean, I could have Urtide main phase, but then they just get to resolve the lockdown, so I don't think that's good. Yeah, fuck you. Get out of here. I guess that's better, right? Although I still can't hold up a counterspell if they have a sweeper. Ah, man. I could Spyglass Siren. Keep up Bird's Eye for their 7-minute play. That could have been good, too. Well, no, because if I hit for... Well... If I, I'm trying to think. If I go Siren plus map onto Bat, and they just tap out for Atraxa, they die, right? Because they take 6, go to 7, and then I have 7 power in play. I think. It would, yeah. I could just hold up Lazav too. That's an interesting line. Just like Lazav eat the Archangel, or I could even 3, 4, 5, 6. They go to 7. No, I guess that doesn't work. Tricky spot. I'm just gonna play the Siren. I don't know if this is right, but I'm gonna play the Siren. Just do this. Okay, I needed to find a spell there, but so exile this. They go to 8. And I guess now if they play Atraxa, they don't die, because they only have 6 power. Okay. That I'm fine with. That I am A-okay with. Okay. And they're at 8. We could just Reef and force them to chump block the Reef, right? Because if they block a 2, they take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they chump block Reef, go to 2, and then what's their out? If they Wrath, they're dead to Reef. If they play Atraxa, they're dead to Urtai. So I think that should be fine. I think. Target them, because I could mill over an Atraxa, and then next turn maybe copy that with Lazav. And I'm pretty sure if they had a sweeper, they would have cast it last turn. Is it possible to mill before Lazav trigger resolves? No. Because Lazav has to target a card in the graveyard. So on attack deck, you already have to have a target before. So, like, you can't do mill and then, target something off of that. It'd be cool if you could, though. Fairy Mastermind solo. I mean, Mastermind wasn't bad that game. I wouldn't say that it's soloed. Alright, Shababa, got you. Yeah, works in paper. That is an F&M play. Uh, don't love to have this in the opener, but I can't ball this. Duress plus Gix. What more does Yuta have to do? I like Yuta. I like Mastermind. Alright, any beans? Alright. I mean, their hand's not very good. But they drew Binding. See that pause there? They definitely drew Binding. Yeah. So that's unfortunate. Well, given that information, now what do we do? Well, I guess we just bait the Binding now that I've drawn that. I wasn't going to play the Gix this turn, but now that I've drawn this, I guess I will. Oh. Didn't they get priority when they had 2 mana, though? I'm pretty sure they had priority when they only had 2 mana left, so... Could be Migration. Well, if it was Migration, they probably would have cycled it that turn. Oh, wow. Well, they can still Binding. Yeah, they can still Binding. Could be a full control bait. That could be, too. I don't know, though. Platinum gamers don't usually care that much about that. Yeah, it is the Binding. So, how do I get punked if I tap out for this turn? Not really, right? I mean, we just YOLO. If we get to untap, we're chilling. Okay, that's good. Archangel's, like, kind of whatever. Okay. I like this. I like this. They go to 12. So we have to Tidebinder the Atraxa and then go for the Throat It. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Do I even go? Yeah, I mean, I have to go for the Throat, right? Because if not, they just block with the Traxa. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Throat It. Just take 4. Another removal spell would be nice. Okay. So they go to 6. I mean, if they have another big payoff, we still could be in a bad spot. We probably are in a bad spot if they have something else big. I don't know if that qualifies. Because that doesn't kill Shieldred. They can double block. Fuck. We are very good at drawing lands. I mean, do I just take the double block? And then hope that I can beat them with Tidebinder Mirex? I mean, I'm kind of behind in the race if I don't take the double block, right? If I just don't attack, I guess they can't attack with the Stomper if I don't attack. But they're staying above water with the Archangel because they're taking 2 a turn but gaining 3. I think I have to trade. Feels really bad, but I don't think... Well, they just take it? Holy shit. Okay, well. Wow. Did not expect them to take that. I guess they can hit back for 7. Okay. They can attack that with Archangel. They have Second Angel. Well, they would have cast Second Angel this turn if they had it, right? But now they can flip the battle. Okay, so we go to 10. I mean, there's a lot of spells that would be a very, very good draw here. Now they probably double block Shieldred. It turns out that is not one of them. Turns out that is not one of them. I mean, it is a spell. No, this is game 3. I don't have cut down on my deck. So now we have to pass, right? I think double block is really bad for me now. Yeah, I think we have to pass now. Alright, go. Attack with all is okay. Attack with all, they block Tidebinder here. Take 5. Well, I guess they can't do that, right? Because if they take 5, they die. Attack all could have been okay. Maybe. Spell. Okay, that kind of counts. There's a lot I could do with that. Now what if I send everything? 3, 4, 5, 6. They can't double block because they're just dead, right? If they double block Shelly, I just bounce this. They take 6, go to 2. Then Shelly still stays in play. Yeah, we can full send now. And if they block Tidebinder Token, they take 6 and die. So they actually have to double chump, right? Wait, couldn't I have just bounced? I think I could have just bounced the... I could have just bounced this, and they would have died, right? They chump block Shelly, take 6. Yeah, I guess I just missed lethal. I mean, they're dead anyway, so it doesn't matter, but if I had just bounced one of their dudes, they would have also died, right? Yeah. Well, they could have not died, right? So they could have just double chump blocked and not died. You know? They just go chump chump, take 3, go to 5, draw step, go to 3. Or not chump chump, but eat this, chump this. Weird. Yeah, it is worse if they draw a removal spell, I guess. That is a good point. That is much, much worse if they draw a removal spell. If you Otawara, they chump Shelly, take 6. Right, but they're at 8. So if I Otawara, they chump Shelly, take 6, go to 2, and then they're at 2 and I have a Shelly in play. So it still would have been lethal. Which is like, the body is fine. That's not terrible. But I think we can do better. Lasav is Gaia tier? Nah, it's not that bad. Surely it's not that bad. I'm gonna keep this, put back command. Lazav is only good if your opponent plays good cards. Well, I also think that this deck is just fundamentally a different deck than Esper. Like, because you're playing the 1-drops, you're much more aggressively slanted. And you have the ability to go a little bit more under, like, lower to the ground, you know? More so than Esper. So I think you have to evaluate cards a little bit differently when you're when you're like a little bit more of an, like, you're not an aggressive deck per se, but you have an aggressive slant. What's up, Reforged? Bunny. Bunny. I don't love this. Okay, get that out of here. Oh. Uh-oh. Give me spells, please. Alright, unironically, maybe I should cut a land. Did I play 20? How many lands did I play in Chicago? I think I played 25. I went up to 26. I want to check and see how many lands I played in Chicago. Because, I don't know. If I went up to 26 and this is happening this often, 25 is probably fine. I mean, the curve stops at, well, I guess there's 2 5-drops. I don't know. What's like, how many lands do people play? How many lands do most people play in Dimir? I thought it was 25, no? Like, what's the average? Yeah, I played 25 in Chicago. I think I'm going to go back to 25, I think. Yeah, I'm going to go back to 25. Yeah, and considers too. Consider, honestly, with consider and all the sirens, I could see going to 24. Okay, we have a lot of cyborg cards for this matchup. I guess not as many because we cut the nightclubber. I don't know if I want Edict. Okay, Duress bad, Gix bad, Coat bad. Urtai not great. What if I did this? Keep 2 Gix. Yeah, I could try cutting a land, I guess. Cutting like the 3rd Reef. Keeping the Edict. Let's try that, because I want to try cutting a land anyways. Wait, I can't count. I am playing 25 lands. It's fine. I don't know why I thought I was playing 26. You requested a song? What you got? Another brick in Concrete Jungle Bad Omens. Gotcha. This hand's good. In the queue. Alright, well, this is the reason to play Ledger Shredder. This is far and away the best card in your deck against them. Get the hint? Wait, they didn't trigger Shredder. What the hell? You're supposed to trigger my Shredder. If I'm planning on casting Deluge next turn, I don't really want to bat here. I can't Infest. This is a tap land. It's like Shredder tap land pass. I mean, this is still good. It gets them to commit more, I think. Although, funny enough, they're less likely to double spell into the second Shredder. But maybe they can't afford to not double spell. Okay. The shitty thing is the Infest does not kill the Warden. Oh, okay, they are double spelling. I like this. I like this. Oh my god, now they can't Warden. This is so good for us. Discard Bat, I think? And now discard Bat God. I want to keep the Edict because we're going to clean everything else up. And then I can Edict the Knight. You see you see what's happening? This is nice. I like this. Because now I can cut down the Knight. Yeah. That was the plan. I like that. What did they hit? Epicure Inspector. Epicure Recruiter. Discard Edict now. I know I need a land for command, but like Shredder. Busted. Hey yo. What's up, Raiders? Spike, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, Spikelings. Can we get some spikings in the chat? Any spikings? Dude, Ledger Shredder is so good against Boros. God damn. It's unbelievable how good Shredder is against their deck. My goodness. Mm. Okay, well, get to kill the untapped Shredder. Rude. Yeah, the command's gonna cook him too. We need an untapped land though. Too easy. This and this. All right, I think we're done here. I think we're done. I think we are done. Game 3. I mean, this is what happens when you have 5 sweepers in your deck against them, and Shredder to find them. Again, Spike, thank you for the massive raid. If you are new to the stream, do me a big favor. Go ahead and hit that little follow button, that little purple heart thing. Do me a big favor and hit that follow button. We greatly appreciate that. Keep this. Yeah, Shredder is, like I said, Shredder is the best card in your deck against Convoke. Some practice for RCQs this weekend. And by RCQs, I mean RCQ single. I only have one RCQ, but I am going to play this blue-black deck. It's what I played in Chicago. I still believe it's one of the best decks. I think this deck is very, very good. Like it a lot. Siren kind of awkward with these deluges. Yeah, they mulled the 5. Okay, I mean, they have pretty good mull the 5. It's going to be hard for me to kill this this Warden. Any primers? No, I mean, all the people who were in Spike's chat already primed a Spike, you know? Yeah, I'll be at the Norton one on 317. Unless any gifties. That is a good point. Yeah, they may have used their primes, but they may have some gifted subs left in them. Any oil barons? Are there any oil barons in Spike's chat? I don't know what to do this turn. I really don't know what to do this turn. If I play second Siren into the Deluge, it's kind of awkward. But, like, the other problem is, what if they activate Warden? Because if they do that, I can't Deluge the Warden next turn. I think this is my play. Graveyard that. I need to find a spot removal spell for the Warden. I'm going to hold back the Siren. I could have also considered and tried to find Cut Down, but now I can try to find Go for the Throat. Well, the issue with considering first is that I have to play the Mirex, and if I play Mirex, I don't have the ability to cast Deluge next turn, because then I have Island Mirex. Yeah. But I don't know if I want a Deluge. Like, I'm not going to Deluge here. You know what I could do? I could Tidebinder the Warden. That actually sounds like a fine play, right? I'm kind of into that. Because then they can't activate Warden again. I like it. Yeah, I like that. If I were an oil baron, I'd pay wizards to ban the colors red and white. Is that how you would use your oil money? If I were an oil baron, I would gift 100 subs to twitch.tv/Doomwake. Kappa, no Kappa. No. Stop. Oh, I fucking love this. This is so good for me. Wait, they didn't kill the Tidebinder? The fuck? Yeah, now we win. Well, they still have 3 cards in hand. What's the raid song? Coming in Hot by Hollywood Undead. I don't know why they attack with the Warden. I guess they figured, yeah, they didn't know that I had a sweeper, obviously. But I feel like they're maybe supposed to just hold the Warden back. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. This hand is broken. Well, broken except for this stupid fucking Restless Reef. Saw you on Twitter, thought I saw an Edison format pick. Oh yeah, I play Edison. I don't play as much as I used to, but I still do play from time to time. Okay, untapped land acquired. I don't know if I want a Siren or Duress first. Probably still Siren. Is that right? Is Edict better than Long Goodbye? Long Goodbye doesn't kill Emperor. That's why I don't want to play Long Goodbye. September 11? That's Tengu Plant, right? I haven't tried Tengu Plant. I don't want to play a second Bitter. It's worse against red decks. I think I'm supposed to Duress first. Okay. Are there any good resources for it that have tournament decks, chance of an Edison stream? I don't know if I'll ever do an Edison stream, just because a lot of people probably wouldn't want to watch it. As far as tournament resources with tournament decks, if you go to edisonformat.com, that's a pretty good resource. They have some tournament decks there. Yeah, I like this spot. It's a good spot. Fought a lot of lands today. Well, except for last match. Card underneath coat is a creature it can flip up for its mana cost. Yes, yeah. Something like Goldfish existed. The other website that I've used, what's the other website called? I think it's called formatlibrary.com. Yeah, if you go to formatlibrary.com, they have an Edison resource. That's another website that's pretty good. And they post a lot of tournaments there, more than edisonformat.com. Royal Treatment. All right, I'm with you. Okay. I'm gonna map onto the bat because I want to gain more life potentially, but I do not want to draw that card. Joke's on you. Ward 1? I could pay Ward 1. I'm going to do this now before they get to untap and have more spells, potentially. Okay, I can beat that. That might be a little tough to beat. Because now they can play the Codebreaker. Although, I can trade for the Codebreaker, so they can't really attack with it. But then they have a 3/3 Druid that can trade for Gix. Go to 6. They're not playing Codebreaker. Why? I guess they want to flip it? So it's... They have 3 spells in the graveyard, right? So it costs 6 mana? Okay, so if their last card's a land, I guess they just want to not risk it dying. Or no, they could... Yeah, they couldn't play face down that turn. So if that's the case... Can I afford to send both? I don't know if I can. Maybe I send Siren, hold back Gix. Actually, kind of like that. Okay, now I like it even more. Now I feel pretty safe. Especially if their plan was to do this. Because now they have to take 6. Also, worth noting, if they morph this, or disguise it rather, that doesn't trigger Questing Druid, which is kind of cool. Because they're playing it as a colorless card. Do, do. Yeah, they are doing that. Right, there's no reason to flip it up now, right? Oh, okay. But they have no good attacks. Yeah, just attack with Siren? Go up to 8. I'm just gonna play a million spells. Map here. Alright, you can go. So now they're at 10, they go to 8. If they flip up the thing, they go to 2. Next turn, we activate Gix. Well, you see, the thing about their deck is they don't really have any good cards to hit off Gix. So, I don't know. I mean, if I draw nothing, then sure, but they don't have that many good cards, you know. My graveyard to consider. I guess it is +2 life with Shelly. It's like maybe better than a random card. Oh, the coat. Right, I didn't even think about the coat. Yeah, if I topped it, the coat would have eaten it. But yeah, that's also a good point. You're just gonna flip that and then tie to the Shield Druid? Alright, fine. -6, though. -6, though. They just stream a life. They might be playing Tamiyo's Safekeeping, which could have kept them alive, I guess. Alright, cut down, Duress, Edict, Command, 1 Gix, 2 Coats. What else was I cutting against them? Urtai, maybe? Urtai's kind of slow. I could also not keep in Gix. Is there anything in my sideboard that's better than Gix? Is Tidebinder better than Gix? Maybe, maybe not. It like, what does Tidebinder do against them? It stops the, I guess it stops the draw 3. That could be okay. And Gix is generally pretty bad on the draw against red. Let's try that. I could even see this. Just no coats. Maybe 1 coat. Treatment Audacity Druid. Yeah, that makes sense. They're like mono red splash green. Yeah, it stops prowess forever, but it's really, really good against the Codebreaker. Snap keep this. We're just blue-black control now. And you thought that I would never play a control deck on stream. Rude. The disadvantage of being on the draw. I would address the shit out of that. Okay, my hand does not currently care about Frenzy. I'll care about it at some point, but not now. Love the draw removal spell here. Not quite. I should consider first in case I find Cut Down. That doesn't seem very good at this current juncture. Okay, fine. If you insist. Yeah, DJ Khaled. Another one. Another one. Ooh, Thoughtseize bug. Does that mean they draw a third, did they draw a third Frenzy here? At a 9 up to 10. We need to draw a spell this turn. It's a pretty good spell. I will accept that spell. Once you cast this card against red, the game's over. Honestly, didn't know that Frenzy also gets discounted for opponent attackers. Oh, yeah. I mean, I block. I'm not a coward. I am not a coward. Spells in graveyard? 2. So this costs 4. Alright, well, play this. Attack at a 9. I mean, they have to tap out for the face down thing, so they can't even find Frenzy. Okay, they can find Frenzy off this. Rage Druid, huh? Interesting. Rage Druid. Huh. So, what happens if I do this? If I do this, they rage the face down, trigger Shredder, rip a spell, discard, eat the etching, trade for the face down. The only thing they have left is Swift Spear, and then I can just flip the Bat God up next turn. And then, like, even if I don't draw a spell, I don't lose my Shredder. They just don't lose their etching. If I do it this way and don't block with Bat God, they rage this. Rip a spell, discard, that's 4 toughness. This would be 5 power. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'd go to 2. Yeah, that's way too risky. We have to block. It's lethal otherwise. Is it? Oh, it would be lethal if they do the other unblocked creature. So 3. This is plus 4, right? Yeah, so it's... Oh, it is lethal, yeah, so I have to block with both. Yeah, okay. This. Acklezot's Exiles. Oh, right, because of the etching. I kind of forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. That's... Yeah, I didn't think about that. I mean, I didn't have a choice. I had to block, right? When I have FNM, I usually leave... I'll probably leave in like an hour and a half. But yeah, I didn't have a choice. I had to block there, because if I didn't block, I was dead. What am I looking for if I talk Enuma? I mean, there's no reason not to, right? Might as well. FNM's modern. We have like a slightly increased prize pool today, which is nice. First place is 4 promo foil Japanese Tarmogoyfs. Yeah, I'm on Rhinos. Norton. I was thinking about taking Tidebinder to eventually stifle this thing in a couple turns. What are those worth? I have no idea. This is not a good position to be in. I'm going to take Tidebinder. Well, I don't own the ley lines, so I can only play Team Rhinos. They're 10k above easy. Something tells me I highly doubt that my FNM would be giving away $40,000 in prizes on a $30 entry. I'm blocking every time. Every time. I'm never not blocking. Given that a pre-release. Maybe they just had extras. Brother! Can I please draw some spells? Pretty please? There are 50,000 entrants? No. What are those worth, by the way? I'm gonna look it up on the website. I guess we have the Tidebinder, the... Jesus Christ. Tidebinder, the Questing Druid, right? JP exclusive. They are like $40? That's still not bad. 160 for a playset. I'm gonna Tidebinder the Questing Druid, I think. But now I'm kind of on the hook for taking a hit from the Swift Spear. Why did this get pumped? Oh, they targeted it with anger. Okay, I see. They drew another spell. New ban announcement, I think somebody said March 11th. I guess I drew a spell. Okay. Jesus Christ. So now they kill the Tidebinder. Non-token. A spell would have been nice there. Although I think I have to chump either way. Yeah, I have to chump either way. I don't know how the hell this happened. I was so far ahead. I mean, it didn't help that I think I literally drew like 7 lands in a row. Jesus Christ, dude. What is happening today? I feel like I'm getting flooded every single game. God damn it. Except the one match I played against Dustin, where I just couldn't draw land 3. 2/4/4 blockers this turn? How so? I only had enough to animate 1. I had like 7 lands. Not even close to enough to activate both. No, I'm playing 25. I recounted it. I'm playing 25, not 26. Oh, lands and spells? Let's go. Lands and spells? Ain't no way. Ain't no way lands and spells. Alright, I duress you. You kept a sketchy hand. I'm gonna take this. Shredder. Wanderyak, thank you for the 7-month resub. I think it's Vanderyak. Should Dimir be the deck of choice for the local standard showdown? I would play it. I mean, I'm going to play it at my RCQ this weekend. I think it's the best deck. Easy no block. Did they draw another Rage? No, okay. If they don't kill Shredder, what, they're sacking? I guess they drew Play with Fire? Sure. Top of the world. I'm going to bat here. Okay. Uh, nice hand, by the way. I hold the Shredder here. They're like 100% not double spelling, right? Because they have to hold up Frenzy. It's probably fine to play it. I think it's fine to play it. I could save it because, like, I want to give myself a double spell turn, but playing it's also fine. Most of all, gifting a sub to Witch Stalker, though. Thank you for the gifted sub, most of all. I appreciate that. Are we not casting the Frenzy now? Okay, what's the best way to do this? They have a lot of Frenzies. So, I don't want to attack with 2 things, because if I attack with 2 things, they get to go Frenzy and Druid. Or even double Frenzy. So, if I'm only attacking with 1 thing, it's probably the thing that they're less likely to kill. Also, I could Siren main phase. I could Siren onto the Shredder if I wanted to. Because, like, they're 100% killing Shieldred no matter what, right? And I think I'm pretty happy if they kill the Shredder here. Well, maybe I'm not. I don't know. This is kind of close. I'm going to do it. Well, the nice thing about them killing Shredder here is they take 4. So I don't think they can afford to kill Shredder here. Graveyard that. And now I think we just send Shredder. they double frenzy, you gain 2 up the Shredder trigger. Well, they frenzy the Shredder first, right? Yeah, don't they just frenzy the Shredder first? Well, they could upkeep the other frenzy if they wanted to, so they wouldn't take 6 that turn. They don't get the discount if they let one resolve before casting second. Well, no, they're still being attacked, right? It says each creature that attacked this turn. So once I declare attackers, it gets the discount. And even in combat, if they remove an attacker, I think it still gets the full discount, right? I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Yeah, the discount stays until end of turn. Yeah. I attack with nothing? Because if I attack with one thing, they just get to go 2 mana, kill Shredder, and step cast this. So I think attacking. I think attacking is bad this turn. I don't want to let them double spell. If they're gonna kill Shredder, I want them to literally not do anything else. I want that to be their whole turn. Stalker OB. Yeah. I mean, once you know your opponent has 3 of them, it's a little easier to play around, you know? I think we can still win. Oh, for sure. I mean, we're definitely not behind. This game is still close. We're massively ahead in life total. Imagine Spell Pierce. Yeah, Spell Pierce would have gone crazy. That's not bad. I, I could still not attack, I guess. No, because now that I've drawn the Reef, I want to put them to 8 to make this a 2-turn clock. Okay. Sure. Because they're going to kill the Tidebinder, but this puts them to 8, which means this is 2-turn clock. Yeah. Yeah. So they play Questing Druid, Swift Spear, I cut down the Questing Druid. I have to do it now. I guess if they drew Monstrous Rage, they can counter this. Okay, that's good. That doesn't matter too much. They only have 1 Frenzy left, right? Do you think they drew the 4th Frenzy? Yeah, I'm gonna kill this either way. Whatever. They have a spell. They got a priority window. I don't know what it is. They definitely drew a spell, though. I'm doing this. It's not Frenzy, though, because if it was Frenzy, they wouldn't get a priority window. So I don't mind attacking with both. Could just be another Questing Druid, maybe? This has been a strange game. Yeah, okay. They hit the 4th Frenzy. Okay. Well, now they're at 2. They're at 2, and I have a Siren. So, you know. 4 Frenzies, by the way. Jesus Christ. Opponent's in a frenzy over there. I was trying to come up with a good joke, but I got nothing, man. They can't play Druid. They can if they're committed to frenzying the Siren. But yeah, I agree. It's not very good. Oh, okay. So they're just gonna chump block the Reef. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna force the chump block. Finally, a modern stream. Couldn't be me. I would never. Uh, Attacking into this is kind of awkward if they drew a shock, so I think I can play around shock. Yeah, that is a good point. Milling them does help anger. Should probably just keep milling myself. Mill yourself now. 3 angers. Yeah, there is 3 angers. They only drew 1 too. Did I milled 2 of them? Jesus Christ. Voice, thank you for the 44-month resub. Welcome back, Voice. 44 is a long time. Thanks, buddy. Face down, face down. Wait, that's actually insane here. God damn it. That's like the best card they could have drawn. Surely I can't lose this game with them at 1 life, right? Like... They are locked out of green spells. The thing is, they don't have a lot of green spells, anyways. $44 has got to be a top 10. I think I saw somebody with 50, but... Oh, I should have Tidebindered the Codebreaker. No, it's better to save it for another Codebreaker. Did they top? I didn't even see. I didn't see if they topped. I know you're a day oneer. That's what I'm saying. You're probably here. You're probably the longest. 37. Voice is the day one. You even got the founder badge. Play with fire. Okay, now they have to chump block. Just die already, please. Don't you dare draw another Codebreaker. Don't you dare draw another Codebreaker. Not allowed. Just draw a green card. Well, no, I don't want you to draw Questing Druid. What a wild match. Good game. Whew. Alright. I feel like I needed to work a little bit harder for that game than I wanted to.